Gotta get in the right spot.
Hello, I am Miriam, co-founder and COO of Keto Chow.
I'm Chris, also co-founder, president, and the technical guy behind Keto Chow. If you're brand new to Keto Chow, it's a nutritionally complete meal designed to make doing keto easy. We also have some electrolyte supplements that are amazing for everyday use and for keeping the dreaded keto flu away.
Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the little bell icon for daily updates on all our Keto Chow happenings. These live streams help us be accountable and stay on track. Thanks so much for joining us on our Keto Chow.
Yep, and we are early today. We've got some stuff going on today, and it's just one thing after another. So we're like, okay, let's do it early. Floy has a question. Says, does anyone have a quick recipe for pudding of any flavor? Use 2 teaspoons of bloomed gelatin and mix it in with some Keto Chow, and that's one way to make it a pudding. Yeah.
Or what is it? 1/4 of a cup of heavy cream and just
When you basically whip the cream.
Whip it.
And then
and as you put the Keto Chow in, you whip it together.
Yep. There is, if you go on our website and you go to the recipe section, which is just under Learn, and then kitchen recipes. Anyway, and if you search for pudding, if I can type right, P-D-D-I-N-G.
No results found. It's thinking.
There it goes. So there's a couple different ones. So, anywho, Debbie says that she won't be able to join. She has another call.
Oh, sorry, Debbie.
Leanne says, yeah, I've been up all night. Super poor sleep cycle. I woke up at like 5:30 and went back to sleep.
Well, that's nice.
I was super happy about that. Let's see. Maya is here. Susan B says good morning.
Good
Brianna says
morning.
good morning. Happy Saturday, Keto Chow.
Yes, happy Saturday to you.
I am still cleaning up the stuff in my throat. It's no fun. Maya says good evening early. Good early morning.
Good evening early.
I'm not reading very good today. Lori says, hey friends. Adrienne is on, so is Becky and Easy Zells. Stephanie says, do affiliate discount codes no longer work? The discount, December 1st, we had to make some major changes in the shopping cart system. And we used to have discount links, and there was no coupon code that would work. We changed a bunch of stuff around. There are still affiliate links that have a coupon code built into it. And we gave all of the people who are affiliates, we said, hey, here's your new link. It has the code built in and everything. Make sure you update. Some went ahead and quickly did that. Some, I think, have not. But if they haven't updated since then, I can't really help you with that. But there are discount codes for affiliates, but Miriam doesn't like to talk about it.
I don't like to talk about it.
Floyd says, wow, thanks. Meg says, good morning, a little early today. Jerry says, good morning. He's on Facebook today.
Good morning.
Em says, good morning, all. Teresa is on. Becky says, caffeine hasn't kicked in yet for me. It's 10 o'clock where you are. What the heck?
Maybe she just woke up.
Maybe. I don't know. I had to go with Max and Ruth over to a different high school because they are doing a honors choir. And Ruth left this here.
Oh, dear. I like that song.
Actually, I think it's Ruth. It might have been Max. I'm sure she'll be able to share with someone else. But, we got over there at exactly 0700.
And they were supposed to be there at 7 o'clock.
At 0700.
So it worked out.
And Ruth drove.
I don't know how you got there on time.
Because we left on time.
I don't know, because Max was in the bathtub at like 6:35.
Yes, and we needed to leave at 6:40.
Yeah.
So
he's
like, I guess I'm gonna have to put on my shoes in the car. I'm like, yes, you will. Okay.
Good thing he wasn't driving.
He'll probably drive on the way
back.
Let's see. Maya says, yeah, me too. Only halfway through my bulletproof. Cindy says, I get my stuff. Okay. Adriana says, I really like the pudding because they let me eat my Keto Chow slowly, so I can savor every bite rather than gulp it down too fast. Susan says, I woke up at 0500, tossed and turned, finally gave up at 0530 and logged into work. It's like, well, if I'm up, I might as well.
Yeah.
For me, it's kind of like, if I'm up, I might as well either go to the bathroom or take a shower. I'm going to have to do it anyway, so.
Start getting ready for the day.
Jerry says, I just glanced and saw you all were on early today. Got our order in yesterday. More gingerbread.
Yay. And thank you for those who ordered yesterday to support Travis. So we really appreciate it. We're going to get those numbers all crunched and then make a video and let you know.
Yep. Yeah, and Stephanie was asking, will you post the results of the fundraiser? Yep, we will.
Next week.
Kate wanted chocolate last night.
Our Kate?
Yeah.
Okay.
And she was walking around with a blender bottle, and I'm like, that is not chocolate. I looked at the bottom. I'm like, yeah, that's gingerbread. She's like, oh, I want chocolate.
Oh.
She hadn't opened it yet. We had a test batch in the fridge that I had mixed up anyway. I said, okay, that one's with heavy cream. She's like, great. I'm like, and this one is pina colada, and I'm going to drink that. Yeah, busy Saturday. It is way early.
Put the gingerbread back in the fridge?
I put the gingerbread back.
I'll drink that.
Becky says, I sleep in on Saturday. Sir, my only day I can sleep in. 4:30 a.m. most mornings, especially Sunday. Yeah, we
sleep in too.
We actually, okay, so we usually don't talk about a lot of church stuff, but our church is, we go every year, we change what time we are going to the main meeting. Mm-hmm. And this year we have the latest, the last slot. Mm-hmm. And so we don't actually have to get up until really late.
Yeah.
It's like, I think we start at 12? Anyway.
So we'll be sleeping in on Sundays.
And we've gotten to the point where all of our children are a lot older, and so they're not waking us up on Sunday mornings anymore.
Yeah, so we make them sleep on Sundays. Chris still wakes up at 5:30 most of the time, but
sometimes. Maya says, Jay, I have one gingerbread left. I haven't decided how to make it yet.
Oh, man.
A lot of people have been talking about that they really like the gingerbread warm/hot. Mm-hmm. So you can mix it up ahead of time and then heat it up, or you can use hot water, mix it up, drink it right away. Let's see. Jane says, good morning.
Good morning,
Lauren
Jane.
says, good morning, everyone. Had a yummy caramel macchiato coffee.
Nice.
We got our first snowstorm yesterday, and it feels like 5 degrees in Newburyport, Massachusetts. Mm-hmm. Julie says, I just ordered the Essentials kit. Excited to try on special occasions. I prefer eating real whole food.
Hey, we
That's
do
great.
Too. I'm glad. Thanks for letting us know.
Maya says, yeah, I don't have an ice cream maker yet. I'll probably have the hubs mix me up a mousse.
Yeah. I had that tuna mousse. I can't stop thinking about it. It's so good. Out of the 14-day reset. And we have,
it's
right
the shrimp pepper stuff is still in the fridge right there.
Yeah, we have that. What was it called? Shrimp pepper salad wraps. Mm-hmm. We still have some of that left over. And we need to make the tuna.
Can you check and see if your
mic is on?
Mic is on.
Sure.
I didn't get it. Because Paula says, am I the only one having a hard time hearing you?
It is on. I'm just not talking very loud. I'm still asleep.
I tend to project my insecurities. I mean, project. So, anyway.
I'll try to talk louder, though.
Yep. Let's see. Maya says, Becky, that recipe is loony. You have to try it. Kimberly says, good morning. I placed my order yesterday for the fundraiser event.
Thank you.
Are we still able to use the link to make an additional donation? Yes, you can. Mm-hmm. So, and what we're talking about there, if you scroll up to the top of any page, there's the little link right there. That takes you, you scroll down here, that takes you over to the GoFundMe that Travis and his family have going on. And that will continue to run.
Yep.
Just what we were doing yesterday was 10% of all of the sales that we did yesterday. Mm-hmm. There it is. We're going to Travis and his family. But you can still, we're going to leave the tip thing on the checkout for a while. Mm-hmm. So when you go to checkout, you should see, unless you're using Shop Pay, which you can click the show different payment methods. Mm-hmm. But yeah, you can go ahead and leave a tip. Someone did point out that you can't tip more than the total of the order.
Yes.
That's a Shopify thing. I can't change that, unfortunately.
But I was under the misnomer under the misunderstanding
Yeah.
that GoFundMe took a bunch of money from the person, but they don't.
Yeah, they take 2.9% plus
Which is
30
the
cents
credit
per
card
transaction.
fees.
Yeah, that's
and
credit card
then
fees.
they just rely on tips.
Additional donations themselves.
So you can still donate to the GoFundMe, and they're
Yep.
not taking money away from the person. So that's good.
Yep. Becky says, can you bring up Miriam's mic up a touch? No, I can't, actually. I could bring mine down.
You can move a little bit.
Mine is already down, I think, 6 decibels compared to hers.
I could put it more in my face.
Okay. Anyway, I do have mine. It is more pointed towards my actual mouth than normal because I'm wearing this open collar shirt. Jerry says, gingerbread waffles are some of my favorite. Favorite. Let's see. Becky says, I'm glad you guys get a chance to rest on Sundays. Synergy says, good morning from sunny Florida. We'll see you on Tuesday.
Yay!
Well, maybe not you particularly, but we'll see you, Florida.
We'll see Florida.
Anyway, Stwang says, good morning. Stwang has a different picture now.
Oh, hey.
It's no longer a person paddling I thought it looked like a canoe.
I don't know.
Becky says, poor Miriam, sleepy girl.
I am sleepy. You know why I'm sleepy? We had a surprise birthday party for Ruth last night.
Unbirthday, but yeah.
Yeah.
You can celebrate a birthday when it's not their birthday.
She was surprised. She really wanted a surprise birthday party, and we didn't really find that out until like a couple days before her birthday. And Kate's like, let's just do it next month. And so she planned the whole thing. It was so sweet of her. She invited all of Ruth's friends, got invitations made, got decorations. In fact, they're already down.
We took a lot of them down last night. And Ruth helped clean up.
Yeah, Ruth helped clean up.
Great. There's so much of that stupid glitter.
So, and I text her like I normally would, saying, hey, I'm going to do some errands and then we can go to dinner. You want to go? And she's like, sure. So last night we went to Down East and tried on some dresses. Ruth asked a boy to the next dance. So while we were spending mom and girl time, we were looking at dresses for the dance.
Wow.
Which we would have to do anyway. So It was just nice. And then we came home and there were people here. I'm like, I need a gift card I left at home. Which is funny because it's so not like me. So she didn't pick it up.
Okay.
Because I would have been like, I don't care. I'll just use a gift card later. I don't want to go home. But she fell for it. And it was awesome.
Okay. Jane says I mixed gingerbread with unsweetened vanilla, almond milk, and melted butter the other night for dinner. It was so good.
Yay!
Christy Davis is on. Meg says, I'm getting ready to head up to Idaho Falls for my weekend pet grooming job. I'm taking along a hot caramel macchiato. We'll be listening as I drive.
Nice,
well, drive safely.
Meg. Be safe.
Maya says, yeah, Jay, we just started to play with it as recipes. So every new one is an amazing revelation.
Mm-hmm.
Jerry says, I saw a nice chicken enchilada soup from All Day I Dream About Food. Looks amazing and is easy in the Instant Pot. Come for that's easy and keto friendly. #winning.
That's awesome.
Maya says, now that we're stocked up, we aren't afraid of running out of the shakes. Nice.
Yay!
Let's see. Yeah, her and Ivory, I'm hungry. Maya says she's awesome too. Becky says if they ever come back in school, consider the Creamy by Ninja. Talking to I think it's Maya. Fallen in love with mine, filling it with my Keto Chow shakes. We have one at work and one at home.
Yes.
And I think
we had to wait forever.
I think I use both of them more than anybody else.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyway, Donnell wants to know what is each of your favorite flavors of Keto Chow.
It depends on the day. So, like, I like chocolate mint, chocolate toffee, chocolate peanut butter. I like pistachio a lot. I can do
chocolate and lemon over and over and over and over. Not together.
I like lemon.
Try mixing
but
them together.
It's not like the first thing I gravitate to.
It's just a good flavor.
Raspberry cheesecake I like. Depends on what I feel like that day.
Yeah.
So when I mix them up, I mix a lot of flavors at once so that I can.
Did you mix up a bunch?
Have some. Nope.
There's a bunch of new ones in the bottom of the fridge that weren't there before.
I had mixed some a while ago, but I thought they got drank.
Maybe I was the one that mixed them up. Anyway.
Maybe I made some food and I forgot.
Well, I had made some, but I didn't. I only filled up the top of the fridge, so I'm not sure where those other ones came from. Maybe Haley made them. Juzimu says, chicken cheddar bacon soup is the bomb. I had 3 times already. Also, finally made the lazy engineer beef.
Nice.
Carol says, good morning. A little early today, yes. I have a busy day in the salon. Can't stay online with you. Have a blessed weekend. Well, thanks.
Carol.
Bernard says, good morning, Chow Dogs from Chester, Pennsylvania. We'll be heading to South Carolina tomorrow.
Nice.
Let's see. Kevin says, my non-keto wife is requesting Keto Chow Creamy. Good stuff.
Yes, Kevin.
Brandon says, wow, such a dad reaction to his daughter asking a boy to a dance.
It was so cute. So cute.
Jerry says, I'm a big Instant pothead. When Patty got celiac, I learned how to cook with it, and I've done great things.
Nice.
Let's see. Becky says, Kevin is ice cream for breakfast every day at our house. I don't have any more here. I took 4 with me to work on Thursday, and I've had 3 of them. So there's one at work that's just sitting there. So I'm going to need to use
Make
some
more. Oh, I had that last orange cream. Not orange cream.
Orange mango.
Orange mango. And split it with the 4 kids the other day when we were watching Harry Potter.
Berry Trotter? Let's see.
No, Harry Potter.
Stephanie says, I ordered 2 of one flavor Keto Chow so I can make 3 Ninja Creamy bowls.
Perfect.
So that's one way to do it. We actually have a video where we show how Miriam likes to do it, which is where she makes 2 Keto Chows and then splits it in between 3 bowls.
It's actually 3 and splits it in between 4.
Okay. I like to make it with less water and pour it into the thing and then add some water back into the shaker and just keep on filling up the creamy thing until I get to exactly 16 ounces.
Yes.
I like to do a serving for each creamy bowl because I eat the whole thing.
I have eaten the whole thing too. And
yeah, but
with me.
I don't want to have to eat 2 or 1.5 or 1 1/3 creamy bowls. I just want to eat 1 and have it be a whole thing of Keto Chow.
And that's okay.
Yep.
We can do things differently.
We absolutely can.
And
you guys can do stuff different too.
We can like different things.
Danielle says, now I'm excited. I ordered all of those except the pistachio. Nice. Becky says, Elijah loves the lemon. He loves mocha as well.
Nice.
Becky says, next big purchase might be the chocolate peanut butter. Love the sample I got this week.
Oh, yeah. Peanut butter.
Matrezon says, early today. That is true.
It's because we have stuff going on
We have so much stuff going on today. It's nuts. Synergy says, yesterday I had fun ordering some of the flavors I don't already have. Looking forward to those. Maya says, Chris, why are the chocolate peanut butter packages different? So the company that we were having put the stuff in the packaging, their machine couldn't handle the peanut flour that was in the chocolate peanut butter because it tends to kind of clump up. And so their machine was, instead of it being exactly like 60 grams in each one, it was putting like 52, 68, 55, 43, 70 grams in
Chris
each one.
likes to explain it like this. If you're drinking a big glass
of water
and it has a whole bunch of ice in it, but the ice gets stuck in the bottom, and then you're trying to get the last drop, and then the ice falls down.
Yep,
That's
it was
what
like
happens.
that.
Because
anyway,
the peanut flour would clump, and then it would all fall down at one time.
But they had a different machine that could handle it. It was actually a big freaking deal about 2 years ago that we did not have samples of chocolate peanut butter.
Yeah, we didn't have them for like a year.
No, it was 2.5.
A year.
It was 2.5. I can actually pull up the blog post where we announced that we finally have it. Because people are like, why don't you have it? Why don't you have it? Anyway,
we didn't have it forever.
We used to have all of our stuff packaged in the same packaging as the chocolate peanut butter, but people kept on thinking that the pictures were
bars.
Were like protein bars
because they were long and skinny.
So now you know. The new place that we're going to have doing the packaging actually can handle the chocolate peanut butter in the normal one. So
someday you'll see it in the right packaging.
Someday. Jerry says, I have 2 of the 8-quart Instant Pots. Wow, and a backup 6-quart in the... Wow. Dude, you're legit. Let's see, Randy says, we've been loading up the 5th wheel for our trip next week. Let's see, Becky says, easier to pour in a shaker bottle. That's true. Let's see, Becky goes for the entire pint as well.
Yeah.
Randy says, I use my Instant Ace Plus to make up my Keto Chow. I make mine with butter and water. I can heat the water and mix at the same time. Wow.
That's cool.
That is cool. Never even heard of that before. Because I usually divide one shake of Keto Chow into 3 creamy bowls. Okay. Becky says, Miriam, Chris, what are your absolute favorite flavors? We just answered that.
Yes. Also, I like
Join the
salted
party.
caramel. I like.
No,
a
you like
lot.
you like
I
chocolate
all of them.
toffee.
I did say that when I said my first list.
Okay. And if there is chocolate mint mixed up, our daughter Haley says
I
that's
actually really like chocolate mint too. So if you make chocolate mint, you gotta grab it, because if she sees it, she'll grab it and then it's gone.
Yes, she will.
So you just gotta grab that real quick.
Stephanie, so far I like Keto Chow best with butter, except if you make blender ice cream from 2 Crazy Ketos, the mouthfeel is a bit weird. That's true.
Yeah.
Let's see. Shauna says, "Whoa, super early live. We did it an hour and 15 minutes early.
So it's 7:20 at her house.
It was either we do the live early or we do the live in a car as we're driving around places, and we just decided we'd do this instead."
Yeah.
Kevin says, "Anyone?"
I don't mind doing it in a car, but it's just kind of nice to sit here.
Yep.
Even though I have gravelly voice on, that's not picking up.
Kevin says, "Is anyone using the 2 Crazy Keto strained yogurt as the fat for Keto Chow? I'm thinking for raspberry cheesecake flavor." A lot of people have done that.
We've had people do that.
It also ups the protein significantly, depending on if you make it with the whole milk and heavy cream, or if you use just whole milk, or if you use 2% when you make the yogurt.
You mean when you use different ingredients, it makes different results?
Yes.
Weird.
I says, thanks. I knew there was a good reason. Jerry says, we eat the entire creamy as well, full meal, so why not?
Well, I do too. It's just not as much as a whole scoop, and that's still fine.
Yep.
Nobody's doing it wrong.
I didn't say you were doing it wrong.
I made a bunch.
Everyone is entitled to their incorrect opinions.
I thought I was being so nice, and I'm like, I made these because you keep making them. I made them for you, and you're like, oh, you made them for me? Oh, that's lame. Just kidding.
All right. Randy says Butterfinger is still my favorite flavor of Keto Chow, which is chocolate toffee.
Chocolate toffee and chocolate peanut butter together.
Yep.
I haven't had that in a long time.
Yep. Let's see. Matre says I'm a gingerbread and s'mores fan. Let's see. Maya says, good morning, Shauna. 70 says I saw a video of someone making Keto Chow with cream cheese in a blender. Haven't tried that yet. That works really well, actually.
Yeah, and it's yummy.
It is difficult to heat up the cream cheese without spitting all over the place. I think somebody was showing that they actually put the cream cheese in water.
Oh, to soften it?
No, and microwaved it in the water. And it was able to heat up better. I don't know.
Okay.
Let's see. J-Dog says, no keto, please. That's right. Becky says, I can make yogurt now with my new foodie. I might ask Steven if he wants some.
That's awesome.
Sean says, oh, hey, Chris, I made Instant Pot Lazy Engineer beef or close to it. So yummy.
Nice.
We were watching 2 Crazy Ketos had their video where it was showing how they make the egg bread, but they also use savory chicken soup Keto Chow as one of the ingredients. which is a great thing. And then Joe also made basically a pot roast, very similar. He cooked bacon and stuff in the Instant Pot first, then he added the beef, and then used the beef soup based Keto Chow to make a gravy. So I'm like, that's a lot like the recipe, and that's fantastic.
Yep.
Randy says, Chris, I have a shirt that says your opinion matters. Just not to me. That's awesome.
That's funny.
Katie says cream cheese powder is a thing. Yes, it is. Now, on that point, I want to just make sure. Oh, let's see. Powdered fat Keto Chow. Powdered cream cheese is indeed a thing. But I want to make sure that people are aware that when you use a powdered fat,
it's higher carbs.
It is higher carbs, and it costs more than using the non-powdered version. It also, yeah. Now, if that's okay with you, and that is what you're looking for, and you like the convenience of it, that is great. I don't want to dissuade you from that. But I want to make sure that you don't think that cream cheese powder is the same as cream cheese as far as or powdered butter or powdered cream.
Mhm.
This post is specifically about powdered cream because we get that. Hey, is there a powdered cream that can be used with Keto Chow? Yeah, there is. Just be aware that it's not actually powdered cream or powdered heavy cream. It is sweet cream powder. And when they put on the packaging,
Heavy cream
the
powder.
nutrition information, they are rounding down the carbs and everything because the serving size is so small. So if you actually use 100 grams instead, or you talk about how many carbs there are per calorie or carbs per 1,500 calories, which is another way of looking at it. Regular butter has, well, 0.1 carbs. Butter powder has 16.
Per 1,500 calories?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And sweet cream powder has 25. So yeah, cream cheese powder is absolutely a thing. And it adds a great flavor. I just want to make sure that people understand. And this is something that Joe goes on and on about. He will often get people who say, well, my heavy cream, the liquid heavy cream,
zero.
says 0 carbs, so I can have as much of it as I want. And he's like, no, they're rounding down. Yeah. All heavy cream has carbs.
We're actually required, just not that long ago, we're required by law that if it's under 0.5 to put it at 0.
You have to either put 0 or less than 1.
Yeah, they changed the laws on the packaging because they don't want the points. Because we used to do decimals all the time, and it was weird. And they said, no more decimals. You got to just put it at 0.
Yep. Anyway, Randy says, oh, I hope you enjoy your Saturday. Maya says, I would not mess with Miriam today. Synergy says, the 2 flavors I immediately knew I needed to not run out of are chocolate peanut butter and chocolate toffee. Good on their own, and then it's Butterfinger, but I've been pleasantly surprised to like all the flavors.
Nice.
Becky says, yes, cream cheese is so hard to find in our area. I think we're still out of stock on the website of chocolate peanut butter.
Oh, yeah.
Because I did the test. I think it's in production right now. It's supposed to be arriving anytime. We did get the cookies and cream, though.
We do have singles of chocolate peanut butter.
Yes, we do. Let's see. Danielle, I'm going to get that right at some point.
Eventually.
What made you create Keto Chow? I am a systems and networking engineer by training, which means I'm one of the laziest people you know. If I can put forth effort to save myself time and energy now, I will absolutely do it. Another way of talking about it is if you see a rock in a field, some farmers will plow around it. Some farmers will move the rock. Some farmers will go on a hunt and get rid of all of the rocks and put them into a pile. And yeah, I'm that kind of person. I can't stand inefficiencies. And anyway, so I started doing a keto diet, but I didn't like all the time it was taking me to cook stuff, especially for the meals where I was running off to work. And I wanted something very simple that you could mix up, stick in the fridge for 6 days, grab them as you were leaving, or your teenage daughters could grab them when they don't know what to have for dinner because everybody else is eating pizza. So, because
Not
there's a
me.
party.
It's just all the little kids.
Yep. And it was never meant to be a company. It was never meant to be anything more than like just a hobby, which is why I chose the name Keto Chow, because it didn't matter.
It still doesn't matter. We can have anything named.
People are like, yeah, how'd you come up with that name? I'm like, well,
it's fine.
It is fine. It's memorable, and it's what we chose. So, actually, you didn't really have any say in it.
I didn't. Yeah, you're right.
I just chose it one morning, and I'm like, we're just going to call it Keto Chow, because it was just the name of a recipe. It wasn't important. So, anyway, yeah,
it's important now.
Yeah. Anyway, so that's how it all came about.
It's a fine name.
Yep.
Stop bashing your name.
I'm not. People, is it dog food? No. The military has been having a chow hall for going on 200 years.
That's right.
Purina has only been marketing puppy chow since I think it was 1968. So,
Maybe.
anyway, Martha says the 2 crazy ketos got me to order the keto chow again. I'm going to make
Nice.
ice cream with the sweet ones and add others to my recipes.
Yes.
Awesome. Yeah, Maya says salty caramel and snickerdoodle are my stock ups. What's snock ups?
I don't know.
Somebody says, has anyone combined snickerdoodle and gingerbread? If they have, they haven't told me about it.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like a good combo, though.
Yeah.
Shauna says, we all know my favorite. I'm trying to remember how much I loved chocolate toffee and salted caramel before caramel macchiato was available.
Mm-hmm.
Connie says, just made the egg bread with savory chicken soup. Turned out great, which was what Joe and Rachel were making on the video I was watching last night.
Mm-hmm.
While all of the teenagers were downstairs playing Jackbox games.
Loudly.
Very loudly. I'm like, I don't think I need to be down here. I'm going to go upstairs. Miriam's like, yeah, I'd like to do that. And then she joined me.
Yeah.
Ticker Ezekiel says, good morning, everyone. Hi there. Let's see. Leanne says, I'm back. Good morning, Keto Chow family.
Hello, Leanne.
Patty says, good morning. I had a busy day yesterday and didn't wind up and finish and pay for my order till like 11:55 Eastern. It should, yes.
Yep.
11:55. Mm-hmm. Yep. Becky says, better than people chow. That's actually where the name comes from, if you really get down to it. And which was named after Bachelor Chow, which is from Futurama. Danielle says, it's a great name. You're doing great on my name. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Great. Good to know. But Chrissy says, I like the name. Rennie says, Chris, I wish I would have Keto Chow available when I was in the Marine Corps. Field training would have been a lot better. We actually just sent a whole bunch of Keto Chow to Camp Lejeune.
2 different bases.
Oh, yeah, one in Kuwait.
This week.
Thank you, APO.
Yeah.
Or AFO. I don't remember which.
APO.
Well, APO is the general term, but they actually are. You've got the Pacific, the North America, the Europe. Anyway.
Well, I don't know anything about the military. I just appreciate what they do for us.
Indeed. Maya says, no shame. Futurama was amazing. Deborah's going to try the Butterfinger. Jerry says, love me some Snickerdoodle. One of my favorites is warm in my coffee. Tara says, I received the Essentials Kit Thursday. I tried vanilla yesterday and I have eggnog in the fridge for today. So far, so good. Ordered more yesterday. Flavor suggestions, pecan, praline.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Or is it pecan?
Pecan.
I'm not a fan of pecans. I think that there are other nuts that fill my life with more joy than pecans.
And that's okay. We can also disagree on that.
Yes, we can. Let's see. Maya's laughing. Julie says, when I told my husband I'd order Keto Chow, he said, wait, we don't have a dog. Chow, it just means food.
Yep.
Patty says, yay, thank you. Becky says, I remembered, but it sounded better. Okay. Let's see. Lynette's on says, hi, guys. Nicole says, I tried my first shake yesterday. Caramel macchiato, absolutely delicious and so filling.
Nice.
All right. I actually need to leave
to pick up the people. Okay.
So it was nice to drop them off, then come home, take a shower, plug in the car. Yeah. Nicole says, I tried my first shake yesterday. Oh, I already read that one. Patty says, butter pecan keto chow would be awesome.
Yes.
Maya says, there she is. I was just thinking, I miss Lynette. Denise says, does the natural strawberry now have allulose? No, that was Serious Keto misspoke. He said he knew that it used a different sweetener. It uses monk fruit. Yeah, he said that it uses allulose. He just made a mistake. Anyway, so that's what we got going on.
Yep.
Teal says, chocolate-covered cherry would be a great February flavor. I keep on trying cherry, and it keeps on tasting like cough drops.
Yeah.
So instead, what I would recommend is using the chocolate and adding a cherry-flavored syrup to it. So, Maitreya wants to know if we have the donation total. Not yet. So,
yep, we'll get it next week.
Yep.
And thank you so much for everybody who supported us and who walked and moved and posted and donated. We really, really appreciate it. And Travis' family's super grateful.
Yep. All right. Well, we're out. Everybody have a great day.